Hey everyone, it's Frankie G with the F Factor. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to our listeners. Thank you to our guests. It has been an amazing 2022. If you have not had a chance to listen to any of our episodes, any of the interviews I have completed in 2022, make sure you take a listen to some of those because they have been very inspiring, and our guests have had some amazing stories and some really inspiring messages. So make sure you take a listen to that. If you have not found us or have not listened to any of our F Factor episodes, you can find us on Apple, on Spotify, and now on Amazon. So make sure you look up the F Factor. The rest of this video is going to showcase some of our guests this past year, and make sure you take a listen because the stories and the inspirational messages that they have, I think, would be very beneficial. So everyone, thanks again for a great 2022, and we can't wait for 2023. Hello everyone, it is Frankie G, and this is the F Factor, and I am very excited. So I'm gonna introduce Lo, and then I can't wait for everyone to meet Lo.
Knowing now, like if me 5 years ago, 10 years ago, me as like a 7-year-old would know that we would be in this place owning this studio, the sensual movement, feeling that there's so much more, in the body. We hold our trauma, we hold pain, we hold fear. So doing certain movements can pull that out of you. I've been in the studio before, I'm sure you have.
Cara Jefferson is a doctor of nursing practice, nurse practitioner, functional wellness consultant, and CEO.
Sometimes people do have gut symptoms like acid reflux, abdominal pain, skin problems, acne, all of that, all related to gut health. Absolutely. And the other thing about stress is find something and do something that actually makes you happy and brings you joy.
And I'm very excited about today's interview because we have been working on this interview for a few months now. And I'd love to introduce you to Lizzie. She is an international expert nutritionist and wellness coach with a passion for helping other women finally get the body that they've always wanted without dieting.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here and empower women to empower themselves to just feel good in their bodies. I love the quote from Florence Scovel Shinn that your word is your wand, so your words create your reality.
Yes. After spending over 10 years as a federal and state prosecutor, Annie Bush changed her focus to health and wellness and connecting the physical body with the spiritual mind.
I am so excited to be here because this conversation is going to be so important for your audience. And then that's when I turn to health and wellness so that I can be more proactive and start helping people and empowering people to get educated.
Some people's genetics, they should be eating steak and they should be eating avocado and is that like a thing?
It's when you get the list of all the genes, they come in categories of how high of an impact they have on your health. This starts a whole nother journey.
Yeah.
No matter how old you are.
Chelsea Ward has been a student of the human mind and body for over 20 years. She has a background in applied behavioral analysis, is a registered nurse, FDN practitioner, and spiritual healer.
And I just realized that what I was missing in my own life was that step-by-step personalized plan, because I knew that I was searching in millions of places for many, many years on my healing journey. Like, okay, here's a piece to my puzzle. Let me try this. There's another piece to my puzzle. Let me try that. Sugar for longer periods of time. Learn how to balance your plate. Learn what you feel like when you have a certain amount of carbs at a meal. If it makes you super sleepy, then you know not to do that again. You're tuning into that. You're paying attention.
Daisy Kane. Daisy is a licensed cosmetologist who is also a color and hair extension specialist and the founder of Blush Beauty Studio.
But the beauty of this, is that you can continue to change your goals and your dreams, and nobody can tell you that you can't achieve them. So
Right.
it's a learning experience all the way too. You can if you put your mind into it, you can get to it. So, and instead of watching a movie, I was watching a tutorial on how to do a balayage, or things like that. And I think that really shaped who I am right now. You just gotta do what makes you feel the most confident and the most powerful.
Connecting with others is that energy and that sincere about the program, how you project with the participant that night.
As women, sometimes we get so caught up in that masculine world that we forget that feminine side. And so being fit is important. Keeping that feminine spirit alive is important.
Studies showing that more than 90% of people have an "I hate my body" moment every day. It's very stressful to be criticizing ourselves all the time. And so, what we focus on, we get more of.
Right.
Focus on gratitude for your body.
So Vanya, she comes from a war-torn country as a refugee to Australia at 11 years old. She has experienced hardship, abuse, and had very limiting beliefs. She is now a counselor who helps others build on their self-belief.
A lot of people, especially women, they're in the marriages where they're not sure, that they don't like, they don't know how to deal with their kids. They're not happy with their careers. Whereas I feel like when you're in that point, like, it's okay. It's not terrible, but it's okay.
You're exactly right. I think people just get okay with okay.
We start with creating awareness of being aware of what's going on inside our heads. So the okay is really a lie. Pick the one that you feel like has the most influence on you.
Lucy is a psychic and intuitive business coach. Just let that sink in for a moment. Psychic and intuitive business coach. She supports women to connect to their intuition and pleasure for the liberation of their truest expression.
We need to honor all the emotions that we hold within our body, and just like we can't be holding anger, being pissed or anything like that, and just like honoring that this is just an emotion that's going to pass. And like we are here to help those women. We are like, in your way, in my way, we heal for holding those women, every woman, and myself included. I'm not saying I'm outside of the world. I need to be held at times as well, but like feeling the sisterhood, the gaze with the beautiful love of sisterhood is so healing at so many levels, because